Hey, CMattDye here, and I wanted to do a crypto video on a project. And the first project I want to highlight is Meld. Meld is the banking stack for DeFi. Their slogan is Bank the Unbanked, and it's going to be very interesting. So their ISPO just finished recently, and they airdropped all the tokens to everyone who was part of the ISPO. And they put out a tweet. This blockchain serves nearly 40,000 people, the Cardano blockchain. And the Meld ISPO was performed successfully in just 90 minutes. And that's something huge to say because the blockchain has had a load over 90% for many weeks. It's it's been terrible, but it is getting better. And to be able to successfully distribute so many tokens in under 90 minutes is something that's just awesome, unbelievable. So they did a great job. So congratulations to Meld and their good airdrop. So I want to talk about a little bit about the company, and then I'm going to talk about the token itself, the price, and what my predictions are going forward. So Meld is basically a way to borrow money. Basically what Meld is trying to do is to give people the least amount of taxable events that they have to have. So let's say you have some Bitcoin, right? Let's say you have $2,000 of Bitcoin, and then that Bitcoin goes to 4,000. So you have $4,000 of Bitcoin now. So you doubled your investment, and you want to get a little bit of reward. So how do you do that? Well, right now you can sell it, but you can also just take out a loan against it. So if you sell your $4,000 of Bitcoin, then you have to pay taxes on that. But if you take out a loan, you don't have to pay taxes, and that's what Meld is about. Meld is about the least amount of taxable events possible. So you have $4,000. They will do a 50% loan to value. So you can get a $2,000 loan for that $4,000 worth of crypto. And then they have different types of loans. So you have a regular loan where you just pay everything back, and it'll be a very low interest rate. And then they have another loan called a Genius loan, which is a slightly higher interest rate than that first one that I talked about. And basically the principal pays itself off. You have to pay the interest, but the principal will pay itself off. And I think they said a $100,000 loan would pay itself off in about 4 or 5 years, but you have to pay the interest, there it is tax deductible. So you don't have to pay tax, and that's what Meld's all about. And then holding that Meld token is a governance token, but anything that happens on the platform comes back to that token, and I believe it's 40%, but I'm not quite sure. But it's definitely enough to make it worth your while. So now I want to talk about the Meld token itself and what I'm doing with mine. So if you go to Meld's website, meld.com, there's a button here called App. So if you click that, it takes you right here, and it'll take you to this page here, My Wallets. You can link your wallet, and right now they do NAMI wallet, and CC Vault will probably be coming pretty soon. So you can see I have very little ADA and I have 0 Meld in my wallet. And if you click this button here, it's staking Meld, and it'll tell you how much Meld you have. And you can see that I have mine staked in a 12-month stake, and this ends on February 2nd of 2023, and I get 15%, which is nice, very nice. There's also a 6-month stake if you'd rather do that, and that gives you 12%. And then coming soon is a flexible stake pool. I'm not sure what that will be. I'm guessing 5-6% maybe, but I'm in Meld for the long haul. So I think 12-month stake pool is perfect. You get 15%, and you could do much worse than that. If you were at a traditional brick and mortar bank, you probably get about 0.1, 0.2% or 0.01, 0.02%, which is ridiculous. So 15% definitely good. And what you would do here, you come in and it'll recognize how much Meld you have. Where do you want to stake it to? You decide. You can put in however much you want. There's a max button you can hit, and then once you do that, you have to hit continue. And sometimes there's a little bit of an issue with NAMI, it's just the way the blockchain is right now. And you just do it over and over again. Maybe take a half an hour break, try it again, but it does work. But that's what I did. I was having issues with it. I waited for a little while, and then I tried it again, and a couple times, and it worked. And you have to put, I think, like 2 ADA to stake this, which is, depending on how much you're staking, should be totally worth it. And now let's talk about Meld put this tweet out about a day and 12 hours ago. 100 million Meld staked in 3 days. And they say a question mark, like, man, that's amazing. Are you telling me this? You kidding me? And how about 200 million Meld staked in 5 days? I think that's possible. People love Meld. But I want to put this video out. It says, reminder, there are only 23 days left until that 12-month stake pool closes. So it's less than a month. So that way, learn about it, do your own research, look at it. If you like it, great, go out and get some. Now let's talk about the price, because that's what's interesting to me. Like, if you go and here, Muesli Swap, it's not even the best exchange, but it's easy. It's a nice order book exchange. 0.142 ADA. That's very inexpensive. Anything under 0.2, I'm buying. If it gets under 0.1, that's a steal. You gotta buy that. But under 0.2, anything I'm buying. Not advice for anyone else. Do your own research, and if you like it, great. If not, that's fine. On here, this is Coin Market Cap. It's listed 0.1441 is where it's at. You can see it has a total supply of 4 billion, which is a lot. 4 billion is a lot, which means if it gets to $1, it's a $4 billion evaluation. Right now, fully diluted is $576 million, which is definitely a lot. I think once they get their app going, there's already so many people staked, and that's usually what you do. You stake first, get that liquidity, and then do your app. And the app should function very, very well. You already have a liquidity pool, and I believe that's what they're trying to do. And the guys at the top, I know their CEO, Ken, very smart guy. I love listening to his interviews. Go out there, Ken Oling, go out there and look at him on YouTube. Look at a few interviews of him. See what you think. But I think at $4 billion tokens, at $1 to $3 valuation, I think makes perfect sense. That would be anywhere from 4 billion fully diluted market cap to a 12 billion fully diluted market cap. I think that's totally doable, and I'm giving it a year, maybe 2 years for that. I think that's totally fine. At 14 cents right now, you can get quite a big bag, and when you do get that $2-3, it's just going to be nice. You can sell off a little bit, take back what you put in, and then everything else is just looking good. Right now you can get 15% on your money. This ends in 23 days, and from my understanding, you're not going to see 15% again. However, the app's going to be out, and you're going to get a good percentage. So you're going to get a very good APY once the app comes out. Right now, this is just staking, and it's just speculative at this point. But I wanted to talk about that. I wanted to talk about the price. I wanted to talk about what I think it's going to go to. So if you like the video, throw a like on it. If you don't, throw a dislike. If you have any comments, suggestions, you want me to do a further deep dive, throw some comments in the comment section, and we'll talk about it. So with that, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you somewhere around the currency markets. Thanks, and take care.